Right, hi guys. So we're coming to the end of our journey in this fairly disappointing unit or rig, as I think they're called. So we rented this from Maui. When we got it, we weren't allowed to check inside because the person that was with us wouldn't come inside because of COVID-19. So we were told that it had a COVID clean or whatever. Since that time, we're thinking it probably wasn't cleaned all that well. I'm just gonna quickly show you in here to the toilet. Oh God, I don't know if we're gonna be able to see down in the cracks down there, but that wasn't COVID cleaned. We found a pair of old socks from a previous person that used it that were jammed up, actually jammed up in the back of the seat down here, and then there was one jammed down there. Yes, I'm kind of thinking that probably didn't meet the COVID clean guidelines. Then we've got this stain on the seat here, which, yeah, I'm not sure how that meets the COVID clean guidelines. And then up in here, there's a whole lot of like pills that someone's, I haven't really gone into that cabinet too much, because when we found the pills we thought, I probably don't really think that's very clean. Then we've got the gorilla here that we're not able to use because I'm just pulling it apart again. It's all broken, and because this thing here, which is part of the grill, was already sort of just hanging in there on top of that gear. So that probably wasn't very well checked, and really we really would have loved to use a grill because we're not big fryers, and when we're free camping, when you're on a toast or something, you can't use a toaster, so you've got to use a grill. Well, we didn't kind of have that. Then we've got this TV. Well, it's not a TV, but it's well, it is a TV, but they told us that you couldn't watch TV on it, so that was fair enough. But we're getting the remote, and I'm pushing the button there, and that doesn't work. None of the buttons actually work, so the TV doesn't really work. And then we had this experience where we had a few hot days, given that we're in summer, and we thought, well, we'll whack on the air conditioner because that'll be nice, because we knew we had to come to a caravan park to work the air conditioner, because it doesn't work unless you're plugged into 240 volts. So we'll just give you a run through of how well that works. So I've got that here. I'll just turn that on, and we'll turn it to air conditioning mode. So I'll go bang, 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 air conditioning now. I'll just put it down to say 7, and it doesn't really matter where you put it, but we'll just put it down there. So you go, oh, thank God the air conditioner's working. And then let's just wait a few seconds. Hopefully, well, it might not break down, but every other time it has just broken down and stopped working. So we'll just, it could be working this time. Let's just keep our fingers crossed, because it might be great if it does, but I'm not convinced. So we'll just leave that going. And then what else was and then there goes your air conditioner. It's dropped the fuse out, so that doesn't work. That's a bummer. It's a real bummer, because when it was like 30 degrees, 32 degrees outside, actually it was about 37 inside here, and it was pretty unpleasant. It was sort of like being in a, I don't know, like a hellhole, trying to sleep in here, because you've only got so many windows that you can open, and yeah, it just didn't work, and yeah, it was horrible. So we had 2 nights of hell with that not working. The radio, that works there, but the one in the front of the car doesn't work. So if you're driving along, it doesn't seem to have any connection to an aerial, so it just like scans through the radio, and that doesn't work. Yes, I think that's probably enough to cover off at the moment. Just basically the Maui premium, the premium camper of the range that that we've got. Yeah, isn't exactly what you call a premium. It's more like pretty well kind of like a heap of crap. Oh yeah, the other thing is when we got it, and I fixed this, I've MacGyvered this back together again. In here, you can see that cabinetry there. You can see those screw things. Well, all the cabinetry that's held together with those sort of I suppose especially like camlock screws. Those ones had all come undone, and it was all flapping. So we arrived and it was all flapping like that. And then we've had to buy a TV because we wanted to watch some TV, because we've had the thing for 2 weeks. And so, yeah, we had to buy a TV because the other one didn't work properly. And so all this flywire screen here, which you can see, that was all ripped. So I've had to fix that. And yeah, so would I go another Maui? I don't really think so. I think it was pretty. It's been a pretty poor experience, and yeah, I don't think I'd recommend it. I think it was all. It's been pretty average, at best. And yeah, they haven't checked anything or actually done anything. It's just all just. I think this one, when the COVID restrictions came in, I don't know, there's probably a million excuses, like COVID's the greatest excuse for everything bad that's ever happened. But I reckon this one just has sat there and they haven't checked it and haven't cleaned it properly. Like was quite a few scuff marks on the walls and stuff, like someone had kicked it with their boots or something, or sat in a chair and kicked it with a black sole boot or whatever, and they're all on the back, in the section at the back. And yeah, I managed to clean that off in about 2 seconds with just a bit of gumption for the shower and a cloth, and that all came off. So I don't think this was getting cleaned properly. I don't know. The linen seems to be clean that we got with it, and that's that was probably pretty average quality. The pillows are shit house. But the linen was kind of probably 3-star hotel quality. Wasn't anything flash. So overall, thumbs down. Maui, ratchet preparation, absolute ratchet preparation. No checking, full of excuses. We rang their 24-hour helpline. The first night that it got to 40 degrees inside here, and no one. The phone just rang out. Then previous to that, we rang about all the other faults about the grill, because we didn't know about the air conditioner at that point in time. So we hadn't tried that, and they recommended us, we had to drive it somewhere to get someone to look at the grill, the flywire screen, the cabinetry at the back, and whatever else. And they fixed nothing, absolutely nothing. And there were a lot of those jobs I fixed in less than 5 minutes or 10. Oh, actually no, probably took me an hour. In fairness, probably took me an hour and a half, 2 hours to clean it, and then fix the flywire screen, get the cabinetry at the back right, and whatever. The service was ratchet too. So I'd say, look, Maui, firstly, prior preparation avoids piss poor performance. So I'd be looking at getting your shit together and getting someone who knows what they're doing and actually check your product before you put it out. And then secondarily, if you're going to authorise someone as a service agent, make sure they're half good to MacGyver, make sure they can kind of like fix stuff, even have a look at it. They didn't even look at the flywire screen. Yeah, just yeah, they just couldn't be bothered. They weren't interested. So yeah, piss poor, absolutely shit house. Wrecked our holiday. Thanks for that. See you, Maui. Won't be seeing us again, I don't think.